like sometimes people will ask me, they'll say, like, can they marry a non-believer, as a Christian? And like, I mean, my first kind of thought, like being married to like a good Christian woman is like, I can imagine what my life would be like if I didn't marry a Christian. You know what I mean? It'd be way, I mean, the things that are most important to me are spiritual things, you know what I mean? Things about God and stuff. So if I can't even talk with her about that, you know what I mean? How do you expect to have that kind of deep intimacy? She can't even understand the deepest thing about me, you
Yeah,
know?
that's so good. And a point to what you're saying is we were having a conversation the other day on the phone, and I was telling her like how difficult it is for relationships in the first place, right? Our
Yeah.
relationship is founded in Christ, and how
Yep.
difficult it is still because there's so many matters of our hearts, right? We have so many insecurities, we have so many walls up, and to break those down in trying to be married and form a relationship, it's so difficult. And I'm like,
Yeah.
this is trying to do it the right
Yeah.
way, right?
Right.
This is
Yeah.
this is being what's the word I'm looking for? This is being abstinent. This is,
Yeah.
trying doing it God's way. And I'm like, this is difficult doing it like this. You can only
Yeah.
imagine why relationships between men and women are so fragmented today, why marriages are like this today, because they've excluded God. So now that
Yeah.
I've come from like the world to Christianity, I'm like, man, like I
Yeah.
see why a relationship founded in God is so important.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. Because that's so true. Because the thing about marriage too, like biblical marriage, is we don't live for ourselves. We live to or we get married to serve. It's not for our own personal
Absolutely.
pleasure, Yes, to serve the other person, because this is a reflection of the gospel in ways. And so when you do that, like you picture, we have something transcendent that transcend us, because for example, sometimes, like for example, if I'm like talking down to my wife or something like that, I may not feel like it's
Yeah,
wrong,
yeah,
but we
yeah,
have the Bible to go to together. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And then it's like, yeah, I'm wrong. I'm convicted because of knowing, you know what I mean? These things.
And you got the spirit. You got the spirit. Like
Yeah.
she'll
Yeah.
say, look, I'm gonna tell God on you. And next you know,
Yeah.
God be like, not the Holy Spirit, you be convicted.
That's right. That's right. And so, like, just imagine it's just like if your end goal in your marriage is just to make you happy, you know what I mean? And both people feel that way, like, how
Absolutely.
do you come to any sort of resolution? You know what I mean? In some way, because the selfishness is the problem in marriage. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's the self centeredness. So you got to forsake yourself more and more to grow together in order to have that deeper
You better
fellowship.
preach, Jonathan. You better preach, boy. So good. I
Oh,
love
don't
it.
get me started. Yeah, I get excited sometimes.
So good. It's like this relationship between the up and down propels the side to side. And when it's that way, everything is okay.
Amen. Yep. So that was a clip from the discussion that I had with Orlando Magic's Jonathan Isaac. If you want to watch the full thing, click the video up top. And if not, check out the video down below because that's where I articulate this issue just a little bit more and I'm a little bit more clear in that video. So check that one out. And oh, yeah. What do you mean?